What's up, guys? I'm AUSSIE Metalhead. I'm doing 150 classic albums by the end of the year. I'm also doing Patreon requests and new releases. It's New Music Friday, so a bunch of albums came out. And I picked Kahan because I have vaguely heard of the name before because Stick Season, I think, is a track that was really popular in like 2024, I think. I didn't listen to it all too much, but I heard it on the radio. And he's coming out with a new album here, The Great Divide, and I haven't heard any other track by him. I sort of don't even know what genre he is. I assume it's more folky, because of, I think, Stick Season. I remember it being like that, but I'm coming into the album incredibly blind, so yeah. I'm going to have the lyrics up for me. It's not going to show on screen, sadly, but I'll read the lyrics as it goes along, and yeah, fully blind reaction. Let's see how it goes. Nice piano. I like the tone of the piano. Like, very intimate.
Richie and Austin are often along for the ride. They don't say a lot, but they know every inch of this drive. These trees started talking, I bet you they'd only talk shit. 'Cause we never do anything real, we just...
I'm sorry if I have any annoying questions. Who is Richie and Austin? Will I find out who they are?
Ending of August, the bugs are just starting to die. All the neighbors are voting for someone who wins every time.
That's an interesting lyric.
But I thought getting older meant no, it's too late to try. I tried getting sober, I swear I did better this time.
So far it seems like end of August, end of summer for America. In Australia it's a winter, but there feels like a melancholy that he's hitting upon, like the reality sets in like summer is this massive high, and the sobering reality of when the next season comes in. There's a bit of a Matty Healy songwriting there, I feel like. Yeah, it reminds me a bit of some of the vocals off of like Being Funny, like the effects and stuff. I wonder who produced it. It's quite pretty. I'm a bit impressed. Because, like, I feel like modern pop music, at the moment that's, like, playing on the radio, it feels like a lot of it is very, is created through the lens of, like, streaming and stuff like that, making it short, concise, repeatable, but then not really challenging, like, any art forms and sort of stuff, which I know is a bit of a pretentious take, but, like, I don't know, where there's very few tracks or albums, I feel like, that I hear on the radio, and then I'm like, oh, that is going to be the same way that, like, I don't know, Lady Gaga was in, like, the 2000s or whatever. And so coming into it, I had a preconceived notion that, like, maybe I would just end up thinking that the songwriting is a bit shallow or something like that, but the track is 5 minutes in length. It's paced really well. Like, it doesn't feel like it drags on or anything like that. And because it's such a minimalist sort of track, the only thing that kind of has to be carrying that is the songwriting. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of wrapped with the poetry within his lyrics and everything. So he's doing a good job. He's doing a good job there. If you haven't watched one of my videos before, I do ratings on the side. These are my first listen ratings. I listen to these projects multiple times over before I post them to my Discord, my album of the year, and my Patreon. Before this channel, I basically listened to 20 albums front to back my entire life, and then I started this channel to listen to a bunch of classic albums like Nirvana for the first time, Beatles, all that sort of jazz. And there's also a bunch of Taylor Swift on there, because I have classic lists for people to pick from. And yeah, I have about an average rating of a 6 out of 10 over the 1,200 albums I've listened to in the past year. And I think that's because I get requested more good albums than bad. Most people are requesting like Oasis and stuff like that. So it's not going to be bad albums. Because spiritually, I think I have a 5 out of 10. If something's a 5.1, I think it's above average. And with that being said, I think this is a 6.5. Like, I think this is a decent, good track, and a 6.5 is above average for me. Yeah, the songwriting is decent. It sounds quite pleasant, and I'm quite interested in where this is going to go, especially considering it's such a. I feel like it's a pretty stark, bold statement for a first track of the melancholy that he is showcasing after like the summer high, and he might delve into like a bit of a substance abuse issues and stuff like that, because he spoke about being sober and all of that. So I'm curious to see where it goes. I feel like it has a lot of potential. Bit more of a Stomp Holler sort of Mumford & Sons vibe. It's interesting. There's not many people doing this sort of sound. It feels like it kind of, in my brain, it kind of died with Mumford & Sons.
I grew up pretending sticks were little guns. I would point them at my dad and he'd get mad, 'cause God forbid I hurt someone. I'd hurt anyone I could, anyone who got too close, and anyone who wouldn't look. I was born into a 100-year storm.
The point and gun reminds me of story. I went shooting with my dad one time and the gun wasn't loaded, and I was like 6, and I pointed at him and he really sternly told me to never fucking do that again. I kind of do miss the little millennial vibes of Stompin' Holler. I like how it builds.
I'll be only what you've known of me till now. Oh, how I hope you're moving on.
Here's a really nice vocal too. Just a really solid track. I actually don't even know if I like this one more than the last one. It feels just honestly pretty good. I think I'll give it a 7 because I don't know, it's able to capture a bit of a nostalgic feeling when it comes to this sort of sound for me. Like, I don't know, being like 11 years old, hearing Little Lion Man, stuff like that from like Mumford & Sons. But a lot of that sort of music, I feel like, went out of style because it was like a specific brand of like early 2010s, like millennial sort of joy and hipster like culture in a way. And then I feel like it just got a bit, I don't know, like corny to people. And this track is able to like draw upon that sort of sound without it sounding like cringe or corny or anything like that. And having like a lot, like some of the negatives that sort of genre of music incorporates. So which I feel like goes to show that like the songwriting, at least, when it comes to how the pacing and how it builds up and everything, feels like it's definitely earned, because I feel like maybe some of like the more cornier aspects comes from the fact that it doesn't feel like the emotions that like those Stomp and Holler sort of tracks did earned those like payoffs, where this kind of feels, it's a bit like subdued, it's a bit more melancholic, so it's not trying to go for the like do these massive anthems, which I feel like kind of saves it. So it has like adjusted ambitions in a way, and then it also yeah, the songwriting is able to keep it going with the pacing to make it feel like all the emotions that you're feeling are earned. Like, it's not trying to like get at an emotion that it didn't have reason and respect to be able to do so.
I was working on a plan to disappear completely. Cast out of my friends and thinking I was busy, 'cause if drinking was a day job, I'd be asking for more money.
I am very curious where he leads with the constant alcoholism. I wonder what like the overall like story is going to try and tell us.
CP3A didn't know it drove American cars.
It might be my favorite track so far. Like sonically, it sounds really nice.
You've been driving all day, but you're home, and I'm so grateful you are. 'Cause you're gonna fix it, you're gonna patch it up. Honey, we're fragile. You've always been so tough. You know that I missed you. You always come running back. Never asked. Never asked. Make 'em talk, make it stop. All I want is a dialogue. We're drowning here. I gotta stay for more. The house of hope, you know how to talk. We did back then. We talked so much. It's fine, we go. And you come home. 'Cause you gotta fix this. You
I like the chorus quite a bit.
patch it up. 'Cause baby, we're fragile. You always were so tough. You know that I miss you. You always come running back.
It is another good track.
Never asked. Know that I miss you. You always come running back. Never asked. Never asked. Oh, never asked. Oh, never asked. Never asked.
I really like a lot of the themes that they're touching on. And I like how this song sounds quite a bit. I hope, though, considering the fact that there is like an hour and 20 on this album, that they delve a bit more into this, because it feels like a very observatory at the moment. Like it's kind of painting a scene of like showcasing like the headlights, the cars, like all this sort of stuff, like just painting this world. And there's obviously this like deep theme of being sober and addiction that's lacing underneath it, and I hope that that gets explored a bit. Like either it be by the end of it we see a kind of crash and burn maybe, and then we like introspection, and then the introspection that comes from that, or we see like a way that he's gotten a handle of it by the end of the album. Just like, I don't know, so far it feels like we're painting the scene. It's mostly aesthetics, which I think is fine, but I would want to see like some sort of substance, maybe something like a bit profound with the way that you write about it, or trying to, I don't know, explore it in a more unique way rather than it just being the topic of the album, if that makes sense. Like delve into it, try and like wow me with like a perspective that you have or something that you learned when you're writing about this. Because the world building is pretty nice. Like I kind of feel like I can be placed in the places that he's talking about, but it still feels like seeing like really pretty pictures rather than a fully realized like movie or story.
Something about the window seats got you feeling like a poet. You said, I think that we had everything until now, just didn't know it. I'm leaning towards a subject change in a sentimental moment. We're driving through the Garden State, we'll be strangers in the morning. The way you got your hair up straight makes you look real Californian.
I like that line.
You know you never really
Like how the
get
rhymes.
place when I'm angry and I'm joking. I'm cursing every exit sign of my damn Christ-like devotion, to hoping you might change your mind and to hating you for going. Roadkill fawn, you said how sad, left to rot alone like that. You stayed feeling like a fact. I'm glad you left, but you'll be back. So call me when it goes to shit. I'll be keeping the house the way it was. I won't rub your face in it. I swear I won't tell anyone. I don't mind being your tenant. I think it's fine to never move on. Keep my ear up to the door frame, and I'll keep rooting for your downfall. And I'll keep rooting for your downfall. Call me when the bugs don't die and the spring looks just like autumn. Or tell me when you missed the climb from a hole that has no bottom. I'm hoping that the view ain't nice and the street lights bleed into your bedroom. That you open up to someone kind and they hold it all against you. Roadkill fun, you said how sad, left you all alone like that.
It's one of my favorite tracks sonically. Like, it sounds really pretty. I like it. I still don't know if I love the lyrical content as much as other tracks.
I won't rub your face in it. I swear I won't tell anyone. I don't mind being your tenant. I think it's fine to never move on. I'll keep my ear up to the door frame, and I'll keep rooting for your downfall. I'll keep rooting for your downfall.
I kind of do like the incorporation of like a bit of a spiteful sort of aspect to it, because we have obviously alluded to like addiction and all of that sort of issue and the melancholy that comes with that. So showing a bit more of like the unhealthy side of that is neat. I like how it can change you to be a bit more of a bitter person. But that's also like not the same thing. It's kind of bipolar. Like, I won't rub your face in it, but it's like I'll root for your downfall. It also could be. I wonder if it's a song talking about himself though. It would make the contradictory statements of like wanting to be there for them like makes more sense, and then also like I'll be rooting for your downfall because of the addiction. Like, it's kind of talking to like two sides of yourself. I could see it relating to that. Obviously, I don't have any genius annotations. I don't have anything like that to go off of, and I'm coming into this so blind that I don't know what he usually talks about or anything like that. So I am very prone to be able to make like mistakes when it comes to my interpretations of like what it's trying to say. But it would be interesting if it's coming from the perspective of talking to yourself, where you keep for the you're rooting for the downfall, and then also like you have that tenderness to try and lift them up, and then kind of give like a safe space sort of place for them. But if it is about another person, the dichotomy between having like the more toxic elements, but then also the very caring perspective is, I feel like, a interesting and real way of talking about how like someone that has addiction issues and stuff like that can interact with people. Because it is a bit unhealthy, but like I feel like it's a bit real. I would say it's a decent track for now, so it's a 6. Yeah, nice track.
I called you, but I'd run out of words. So I stared at the plastic colliding with dirt. At the fast food sign out in them, I prepared for the warfare. with a voice in my head. And I thought it was strange how the letters replace, how the hiring sign seemed to laugh in my face. And if you were here, you'd make a joke of it. But I'm alone, getting lost in the scope of it. I see you driving, and your love is like an open flame in a burning car, your closed garage. Someone once told us there's a world out there, but we don't care enough to drive that far. Spend a damn near perfect day, just getting high at the outlet mall. Cause people grow up and they move away, but you don't care, and I don't mind at all.
This might be the first song I just like don't like when it comes to the songwriting, because it is very cliched for me. It doesn't feel like it has a unique voice to it.
Cup of burnt coffee and a check to cash. I had the brains for a city job, but you got the taste of a county cop. A pack of cigarettes and a round of golf. Make a living working for the paid time off.
Like, I like the topics he's trying to like touch upon, but it just doesn't feel like it's done in an earnest way because it's using such typical songwriting, if that makes sense.
Someone said there's a world out there, we don't care enough to drive that far. It's been a damn near perfect day, just getting high at the outlet mall. People grow and they move away, but you don't care and I don't mind at all. You don't care and I don't mind at all. I got the car, you got the bag, a handwritten note there for mom and dad, a police scanner bouncing on the dash, a cup of burnt coffee and a check to cash. I had the brains for a city job, but you got the taste of a county cop, a pack of cigarettes and a round of golf, make a living working for the paid time off.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel like the topics that he's touching on, like so far within the album, of the lost love that he sort of had, which I kind of get from the fact that of his addiction and issues relating to that, cause that he still loves them, and then he's like kind of fighting this back and forth between showcasing that, like a guard of putting up your guard for the vulnerability of that. I like that, especially, and then also talking about like, I guess, like the economic anxiety and stuff like that. I like the topics, but the way that he does it just doesn't feel authentic to me, because it feels like I don't know, it just, the writer, I wish I could say it in a different way, because I feel like it's a bit hacky to say it this way, but like it just does feel a bit cliched. Like, it doesn't feel like, it feels like if someone's never experienced that thing before and they were tasked with like an assignment to write lyrics about that these are the lyrics that they would come up with, instead of like, if you went through that experience, there would be a bit more heart in it, for me. So that's why I will give it a 3.
I can't recall the last time that we talked about anything but looking out for cops. We got cigarette burns in the same side of our hands. We ain't friends, we're just morons. We broke skin in the same spot. But I've never seen you take a turn that wide. And I'm high enough to still care if I die. So I tried to read the thoughts that you worked overtime to start.
Oh, I can get to see the lyrics here, that's nice.
Nothing for a while. You know I think about you all the time. And my deep misunderstanding of your life. And how bad it must have been for you back then. And how hard it was.
I like the guitar in the left channel here. I really like this. Oh, is this about like a person dated that is also a part, like a musician? Also, where did he come from? Like, how did he get his start? Tell me, like, the backstory of him. This is a great song. No, I like how it's put. The drums are sick. This is a great song. It's an 8. I like it a lot. Massively valid that this is a single. And probably how many streams it's got. I love how the instrumentation, all of that is like, has so much more care and like texture put into it.
I hope you threw a brick right in that stained glass. I hope you're with someone who isn't scared to ask. I hope that you're not losing sleep about what's next, or about your soul and what he might do with it.
I like it a lot. It's also like, I guess like the difference between like the last track and this one is it's this isn't like a super novel concept of like, hey, I'm the ex, I'm looking past, and I'm seeing you with someone, and I hope that he's treating you better because I know that I fucked up. But like the way that he writes about it has a different, unique angle about it. Like the lines of like, or about your soul and what he might do with it. Like talking about how like I want you to just have issues that a normal person would have, like a normal healthy person, that trials and tribulations, and not like the spiritual collapse that I was giving you because I wasn't able to like satiate your soul, and I was failing in that regard. Like that is a pretty unique, like that's a nice unique angle to it. But like the last track, there was just nothing about it for me that was like touching on anything that has a unique spin on that track. Like there's no reason for, this sounds so mean. There's no reason for me to listen to Paid Time Off compared to any other track that talks about that topic. Well, this one, you can get something unique out of it because the angle that he took is at least like a bit novel.
Storm took the phone lines down. Now you're I can't call. And you're bouncing off the walls. Stretch my arms real wide.
I like how it still carries the emotional like intensity of the last track coming through into this one, despite being a still stripped back track.
Told me that I had it all. I tried to heal your wounds, just to say I helped, just to say that some small fame ain't made me someone else. It ain't a high road now, it's just uneven ground, and I ain't even around. Slow your speeding down. You told me if a lie turned true, and I would still be.
Yeah, intentional.
You ain't a goddamn hero now, 'cause you cry on live TV.
Is this about the? Is this talking from the perspective of the other person?
But at least I got a soul still, even if I'm in a bad place.
Because like they're crying on live TV thing.
Fast food, sleeping at my dad's place. Happy for your haircut, glad you got your act clean. Showing up like bad news, leaving like a bad dream. Help me if it helps you sleep. Don't need to co-sign now. Oh, we get along just fine.
I love the vocals here.
For 200 years we laid bricks in the dirt, solar in the copper mines. You grew your hair out long.
It's probably my second favorite.
Jesus Christ.
It's probably my second favorite song.
Nobody mistaking your guilt for some great sacrifice. Got born in the New Hampshire space, and left us for the New York Times. Now you stumble around like a ghost, telling people how you died. Told me if a lie
I love how like biting the critique is.
I would still be. You ain't a goddamn hero now, 'cause you cry on live TV. But at least I got a soul still, even if I'm in a bad place. Even if I'm eating fast food, sleeping at my dad's place. Happy for your haircut, glad you got your act clean. Showing
Look, it might be an 8. Like, it could be my favorite track. This is really nice.
Help me if it helps you right. Help me if it helps you leave. Help me if it helps you lie. Crying in the bathroom, baby. I drove your ass home. You walked into a haunted house and got angry at the ghosts. We were fine without you, baby. Long after you're gone, so spare us all the pity, love.
Yeah, it's just such a.
Save it for the mind.
That feels like there's so much emotion and vigor
Soul still, even if
in the critique, and I like it a lot.
if I'm eating fast
I really like this.
Help me if it helps you right. Help me if it helps you leave. Help me if it helps you right.
I love this song.
We were fine without you, baby.
It's like low-key a kind of bit more impressive because like when it comes to single tracks like The Great Divide, you kind of expect them to be a bit greater, but like this comes right after. It's able to keep the same energy, and it's clearly not a single, or at least I don't think it is. Yeah, clearly not a single. Just really fucking well done. Next track. Mm.
Oh, when my weight left the room, did you take a deep breath? I stole a beer, drove home, there was only one left. And I wrestled the feeling you're still thinking about that. Wide awake in your room, just seething about that. When I make my fight, I'm the devil. But when I stay the night, then we drink. And we stay up and fight about the childhood lie that we both had the courage to leave.
Ooh, is this about a sibling?
I'm within and able. If you wanna kick this rock around, if you've got a bone to pick with me, if you've got a flag planted in the ground, oh, I'll stay here till morning. Oh, we can fight like we used to fight. Pony limbs, red-faced and teary-eyed.
I love the level of like emotion that he's coming in at since The Great Divide.
I'd be winning and able. Look at you leaving again, it's all you know how to do. Go ahead, take the last of the drinks, the world belongs to you. They all say you're a light, all I see the shadow. And we'll see you again in 6 months when you need your next song. 'Cause if I call you out, I'm an asshole. But I tell the truth when I drink. So come home, let's fight about the childhood lie. We don't care what
Yeah,
the other
the tracks have been
one
just
thinks.
so good since the single.
I'm willing and able. If you wanna kick this rock around, if you've got a bone to pick with me, if you've got a flag planted in the ground, oh, I'll stay here till morning. Oh, we can fight like we used to fight. Pony
This is like a 7.5 at least. I'm like becoming a fan from these last few tracks. There's like so much heart involved. I like it. I like that the lyrics are added on the day that it came out, even if it's not like synced or whatever. I think it's the only new album that's been the case.
Leave the pain you can't solve with the folks you let down. Like the world just restarts, like the clock just resets, like we all just move on, like we all just forget. And you tell yourself lies and disguise them as facts. It'll hurt half as much if you drive twice as fast. Just when you think that the road's straight ahead, it's when the devil shows up on your dashboard again. Look at you, girl, crossing state lines with your shadow, trying to run away, change yourself.
The songwriting is, I like the emotion here. The songwriting feels less unique in that way that I was talking about before, I guess. But I still like this one. I like the energy that's involved.
Took all those loose ends, made of sandalwood beads round your neck. Douche. Just when you think that the road's straight ahead, when the devil shows up on your dashboard again. Look at you, girl, cross the state lines with your shadow, trying to run away, change your zip code. Turns out that you're still an asshole. It ain't all
It's a decent track.
that you want. Suddenly somebody else, 'cause you worked on yourself, got it all. You're an asshole after all. Look at you, girl, crossing state lines with your shadow, trying to run away, change your
Alright, nah, I'll give it higher.
turns out
It does sound nice.
just an asshole. It ain't our fault that you're born suddenly somebody else, 'cause you worked on yourself, got it all. You're an asshole after all.
Yeah. I might give it a 7, actually. I think it's pretty good. I like it.
Half as drunk as I thought I'd be by now, that's good. I can still see the people around me change shape, speak their minds and pretend they were misunderstood, or preaching about sin over lines of cocaine. Even when you're not here, it becomes about you. They all want me to tell them your story. You broke in and stole china from my living room. Kinda makes all the other parts boring. You stand over half a foot taller than me. Your marks on the wall of the weight room. Naive to believe you would come back and see. If I could finally take you, oh, well, I'd beat your ass till the morning. You know I've been running all this time, sprinting my way past your bedroom, lifting the weight of you off my mind.
I love this song.
If I ever
It's
see
cool.
you again, you can be anything I want. 23, clean the engine heat, teaching me how the thing runs. Stay gone, won't you stay gone? Stay gone,
I like it a lot.
stay gone. Tattooed your initials into my right arm, so I'd see your name when I lift up a drink. There ain't nothing else here worth catching up on, so I hope that it's warm wherever you sleep. And I've got a feeling that won't go away. Doctors are calling it just moving on. I still ball up my fist when they mention your name. No one gets to talk shit but the ones you shit on.
Yeah.
Well, I beat your ass in the morning. You know I've been running all this time, sprinting my way past your bedroom, lifting the weight of you off my mind. 'Cause if I never see you again, you can be anything I want. 23, clean the engine heat, teaching me how the thing runs. Stay gone, stay gone, won't you stay gone, stay gone. Yeah, well, I beat your ass until morning. No, I've been running all this time, sprinting my way past your bedroom, lifting the weight of you off my mind.
I love
'Cause if
this.
I never see you again, you can be anything I want.
There's so much heart in some of these tracks now.
The engine heat, teaching me how the thing runs. 23, clean the engine heat. It can all be the way that it was if you stay gone, stay gone. Won't you stay gone, stay gone.
I would say like 7.5. I love these tracks that are more apart, like feels like they're more personal.
I would ask you how you've been, it's all over the internet, but hey, I mean, you knew that after all.
Who did he date?
You're looking for an autopsy, or
'Cause it definitely
half-assed
sounds like there's,
apology, then I think you picked the wrong time
Another
to
like
make this
famous
call.
person.
It is not irrelevant that you stop taking your medicine, but I'm giving you the benefit 'cause it's raining now. I'll tell you how the weather is, and you'll slip into some eloquently rambling mixed message, and I should shut you down. But it's cold, and it's cold, and it's cold, and it's cold, and it's cold. And I don't know, I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. I hope you tell me that you're finding down, that you lost the taste to face the crowd, that whatever made you famous made you sick. That you can only do what pain allows, that ain't up to you to make it out, and there ain't no shame in calling this thing quits. But you don't, and you don't, but you don't, and you don't, and you
This is really nice.
You're a ghost, you're a ghost, you're a ghost, you're a ghost, and you're poison.
Oh. I love the vocal effects though. I love how well produced the entire album is as well. Like, it's very polished. It's one of the things I guess like is really good about pop music.
So it goes, so it goes, so it goes. You act like we just sit up here and wait for you to reappear, but baby, there are bills to pay and your dad's road needs salt. And I try to drown out all the talk, the eyeballs in the parking lots, and tell people it ain't me you want, but I guess you're my fault. You're a ghost, you're a ghost, you're a ghost, you're a ghost, you're a ghost.
I like this a lot.
And I choke, and I choke, and I choke, and I choke on the poison.
Oh. So it goes. I really like this. Like, this is a great track. Like,
so it goes.
just an actually like really fucking, just a really good pop song.
Conversation within the conversation. I wanna drop the gloves, but you're far too patient. I wanna see you lose it. I wanna hear you say it. I wanna know the dark that I share a brain with. Oh, tell me when you were broken. Do you still have a heart, or somebody stole it? But I'm far too tired to watch you laugh and lift the sports TV. I'll get your house paid off so the feds can't touch it. Another thing we
Since the, it's actually crazy, like since the single has been really fucking nice.
you can scream at me when I come home. Drunk and it's fine. I know your company line. When I ask about the past, you deny. We're both exhausted for different reasons, and I used to care.
I won't bring it up. What's that song? I was just saying it's a good song. Solid as fuck.
Ah, shit.
Well, they finally caught the guys who blew up those 2 police cars. There was a couple college kids who thought the town was dumb as rocks. Like we wouldn't raise an eyebrow at the sounding like a bullshit. Too few parking tickets written, too few high school parties stopped. Well, I always wish you well when I pass the old gas station, with the banner on the front that shows how tolerant they are. Well, you'll get told to go to hell by some summertime flatlander with a coexistence sticker on the bumper of their car.
Interesting.
And it's gone to shit without you. It was shit before, but at least I had you. No, there ain't nothing to report, but I hope you're bored and headed north. I've been taking your advice and trying to scream less at the tourists. And I've been working on my timing when I ask too much of you. But if I see one more Cybertruck, I swear to God I'm gonna floor it. Need somebody here to talk me out of things I can't undo. And it's gone to shit without you. It was shit before, but at least I had you. No, there ain't nothing to report, but I hope you're bored and headed north. It's gone to shit without you. It was shit before, but at least I had you. No, there ain't nothing to report, but I hope you're bored and headed north.
I'd say it's a decent track. It doesn't like excite me too much. That's alright. Maybe like a 5, because it's like, it just feels, I don't have any like negative or positive feelings really to say about the track.
Should we keep it with the fuck
That's
up in
a
there?
fuck.
Saw the world from up close. It ain't much to look at compared to you and your work clothes. Waving hello from the driveway. I can't make myself whole. Most days I'd be lucky just to get half. To see me in places so low, you can recognize when it's real bad. When it's real bad. Used to hate the silence. Used to make me think about the old days and all the miles and mileage, the late flights and missed birthdays. Here I can hear your heartbeat. I can hear the start of a long sigh. I can hear the song of the robin. I haven't wrote my own in a long time, and it's just fine. 'Cause I don't need my name back. Throw my notebook in the basement. Oh, I love you and I can't fake that. You're a moment. We go way back. We go way back. Tell me you don't need options, that I have substance, that I'm important. If it's only for letting dogs out, sweeping porches to make me nothing, take me way back. We go way back. The little pebble marks on your car door, the sound of your feet in the gravel. Said I'm always trying to run from what I'm known for. Maybe that's the thing about a shadow. I've never seen the rain fall so hard. Honey, we're north of nowhere now. Heaven is a drink in the backyard as we watch the storm touch down. And it's pouring out. And I don't need my name.
His voice is really pretty.
My notebook in the basement. Oh, I love you and I can't fake that for a moment. We go way back. We go way back. Tell me you don't need options, that I have substance, that I'm important. If it's only for letting dogs out, sweeping porches will make me nothing, take me way back. We go way back. Take me way, way back.
I like how delicate and pretty it is.
Go way back.
Oh, it's like, it's a decent track. It's quite pretty.
Gambling with the sun, on which one of us dies young. I ain't afraid to hold the gun if it leads me to the safe. Till the feathers at the morgue, that I'm headed back on tour.
I like that, the way his vocals like
Put them boys to work,
cracked a bit
clap
though.
your hands and wash your face. I'm feeling every part. I'm speaking what I know. Something is anything I want. It's anything I want. Just so my children get spoiled when they get old. They can fuck up all they want and blame it all on their dad. So they can watch me go to work, fall asleep on the couch. They'll say I wanna be you, but I don't wanna be that. They'll say I wanna be you, but I don't wanna be that.
I like how they've moved to a journey of like going to a different destination, having like these dreams of being like a better person, better father, that sort of thing. It's solid.
So I'm betting on the north, drag my ass back down to earth. 'Cause where I'm from and what I'm worth have gotten too damn intertwined. If I'm gone this time next year, if I'd hail the smoke and smash the mirrors,
I got like 6.5.
fuck
Like,
it, I might even disappear. I hope you've had a decent time. Oh, I'm feeling every part. I'm speaking what I know. Something, it's anything I want. It's anything I want. So my children get spoiled when they get old. So they can fuck up all they want and blame it all on their dad. So they can watch me go to work, fall asleep on the couch. They'll say I wanna be you, but I don't wanna be that. They'll say I wanna be you, but I don't wanna be that. I'm gonna be rich in our own way. Swear you're gonna get it, kid. Someday. 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 I'm feeling every part. I'm speaking what I know. Something, it's anything I want. It's anything I want.
for a lengthy album, it does quite a good job on pacing. Like, it doesn't feel that lengthy, despite being like one of the longer albums that I feel like I've heard recently.
Window seat in a 90s plane. See the rivers meet and spread like veins. Another airport lounge, another time zone change. Gonna dance around and sing about my pain. Okay, it pays. See the dried flood lines in the neighbors' porches. Do you remember crying for all them horses? They did not look scared at all. They did not look scared. They did not look scared at all. So tell me when it feels you cannot escape me. Just yell like Dad would yell at all the noise I'm making. I'm just happy you still call. I'm just happy you still call. City kid bought the farm, he's a real nice guy. Left a lifetime invitation for my friends and I. Couldn't make it back even if I tried. Oh, some things live forever. Even
Like another
if
good,
they die.
like pretty
Oh,
decent song.
my. No, wanna beat it bad. Oh, everyone looks happy in a photograph. I crossed the county line, I cannot go back. I'm always on my own. Couldn't make it home cause of all that rain. Oh, run to bad luck in nowhere state. I'm high above us now in a big jet plane. I'm always on my own. I'm always on my own. I ain't landed the plane just landed out here. From my eyes,
I really like the tone of his voice there.
double yellow murder deer.
I'll give it a 6.5.
Can vanish,
Decent, good.
you can try to disappear. 1,000 eyes on a dirt road. Strike a light, let it burn slow. Maybe I'm manic again, but I think this time I'm out for good. I'm a sidewalk preacher with a record deal. I'm the weight of new sneakers off from Deadwood. This ain't mine anymore. I made too much goddamn noise. Done staring at the void. Just been casting with the boys. No, wanna beat it bad. Oh, everyone looks happy in a photograph. I crossed the county line, I cannot go back. I'm always on my own. Couldn't make it home cause of all that rain. Oh, run to bad luck into nowhere state. I'm high above us now in a big jet plane. I'm always on my own. I'm always on my own. See the dried flood lines in the neighbors' porches. Do you remember crying for all them horses? They did not look scared at all. They did not look scared. They did not look scared at all. Everybody's asleep, let's talk about him. Let's talk about high school, talk about death. Talk about the long ride home from the grave. But we were too fucked up on Tomb's birthday. Seasonal bugs in a canvas tent. Seasonal friendships to see the road end. You're appealing to the parts that you know I hold dear. You've been the best 5 minutes of a shitty old year. And I'm so glad we're here. 'Cause I'm with my best friend Dan now, camping on the county line, and around the middle line, waiting for the sun to rise. A couple of hometown heroes fighting over politics.
I do really appreciate how well produced this entire album is. Like, there is not a single track that sounds bad. Every track sounds good.
Where do we go when we die? I wouldn't mind right here, I wouldn't mind at all.
I like how we started in such a melancholic place, and we've, I guess, like what I was talking about at the start, where I would want to see how they explore this sort of thing and like drag out of it. It's like the resolution is like crash and burn, introspection, figure out. It's like, and then there's like a hopeful end, but we haven't got there, where he's kind of showcased like an entire route of like heading north and getting better and like fixing your mental that way. Like there's a resolution that is more final that he's did, which is kind of justifies the length of the entire record.
I stood right here back when Carlo died. Said I hated the way you made it all about me. And every day from back then's like a bad old dream. And I can't fall asleep. But I'm with my best friend Dan now, camping on the county line, and around the Miller Lite, waiting for the sun to rise. A couple of hometown heroes fighting over politics, sitting and remembering young men from different sides. And we're so alone most of the time. Most of the time we don't have anyone. Where do we go when we die? I wouldn't mind right here, no, I wouldn't mind at all. Hit the water and drown. See the lightning light the world. Land on Orange County ground. Flip a rock, see the bugs sleeping sound. Hey, that's us, you and I will be found.
Also, I like the concept, like the message of like finding a friend. He was so heartbroken over a relationship and that sort of thing, and then finding home and everything through
Waiting for the sun to rise. A couple of
through
hometown heroes fighting over politics.
community and friendship and shit like that, which I think is like a kind of quite important, because there's like a massive void of that when it comes to a lot of young men and stuff like that.
Most of the time we don't have anyone. Where do we go when we die? I wouldn't mind right here, no, I wouldn't mind at all.
I like this. Alright, let's sum it up.
I wouldn't mind right here, no, I wouldn't mind at all. I wouldn't mind at
I like the tone of the guitars as well. Reminds me of like Waves Blood sort of stuff, which I enjoy.
Everybody's asleep. Let's talk
It's very
about
popular, like reverb sort of thing.
Let's talk about high school and talk about death. Before the moment tries to disappear. Don't the sky look pretty up here?
I like it quite a bit. It's an interesting first reaction. I'm sorry I wasn't talkative on the last few songs. They were just like decent, and it didn't have a lot to chew on, because it feels like there was like 3-4 tracks that were kind of showcasing the ending of it, of like kind of making this resolution from the melancholic start to like the finale. But like overall, he has a nice voice. This songwriting is a bit inconsistent for me, but like overall it's pretty nice. The concept is cool. I like the messages throughout, and the production is really nice. Solid as fuck. Like when it comes to going in blind, this is a pretty good like experience to have. Like this could crash and burn. It could have been really bad for me, and I could have not liked it. But it's like, no, this is pretty decent. I liked it. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed watching this video and you want to support further, you can go to my Patreon. It's $5 a month to get to request an album. Yeah, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Thank you. Peace.